Good morning, ducks. Come on, duck. Oh, I didn't even have to say that. He was at the door. I gotta get my acne gear here. It's a little bit late. It's 8:45. I gotta give the ducks some fresh water here. We're going on a road trip to get some feed, and then I'm getting back here to finish that corner of the pen and get the electric fence going. Oh man, brutal night last night. These ducks woke me up. I'd say about every hour and 15 minutes. It was nuts last night, the freaking and peeking going on here. There's something was around the bush because they kept doing that panic like last night when Doug came back from the swamp. They kept doing this massive panic. It was driving me nuts, and Doug was sitting up looking, so that made it worse. But I've got to get the electric fence running today, absolutely. And I got to start taking this wire down because it's driving me crazy, guys. Like, it's leaving hell. If I didn't get that 7-hour nap in yesterday, I don't even know how I'd function today. That's how bad it was. All right, I got to get the water happening, and we got to go and go get feed, get back here, and get this pen finally up and running. It's ever cool today too. It's only 10 degrees this morning. I couldn't believe how cold it was. I actually had to go around and close a bunch of windows because I was walking around going, oh, this is chilly this morning. Look at that, eh? Ducks, when I get back from picking up feed at Roberts. I'll let them out then. Okay, now they're rushing me. Ducks, I have to go through there to do the water. Here, let me through. Come on. I gotta get this wire out of here. Too many hallways here. The ducks are doing stampedes all over the place. But what a crazy night last night. Put it this way, guys. I'm so tired, I got an upset stomach. That's how tired I am. I got like no sleep. It was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Yeah, I know, ducks, you want out. Okay, let me through. Oh, this little duck. She's snapping turtle duck that somehow, actually both snapping turtle ducks right here. Look at this. Okay, how am I going to catch both of these? Duck. Okay. Come on. You guys are going to be in the hospital for a while. Oh, that sun feels nice, guys. I can't believe how cold it was this morning. And the crazy part is this week we've got some more 32-degree days coming. It's hard to believe, you know, we can go from 10 degrees to 32 by it's fall. Hot days, cool nights. Oh, Stripper, you've emerged from your den underneath the bathtub. What are you going to do, Duck, when I fix the bathtub and you can't go under it? Okay, duckies. Chances are tonight you're going to be with the whole flock except for the handicapped ducks and Bill and yeah, I've got to set up something here for the duck hospital in this area. Okay, now they're waiting at that end of the pen. You're looking at the swamp. We went out when I get back from the feed run. All right, how's the food doing in here? Oh, you made a serious dent in it. And I gotta clean the barn out. Well, I'll clean it out when I get it prepared for the next hospital situation here. Or we'll call it the disability ward. Yeah, you guys are gonna be sleeping with the main flock tonight. All right, the water's filled. We'll get on the road here. The ducks keep following me around like I'm gonna let them out. It's so funny. They're like, we know, we gotta go out. Alright, they're good for now. Okay, how did that duck even get in there? Look at the size of it. Duck. How did you even get in there? Like, okay, duck. Okay, relax. Okay, everybody went quiet. Dougie's happy. He's outside. Look at him. Tail wagging. Following me around. See, he knows that he's got his freedom back. Oh, Dougie's. You're a happy dog today, aren't you? These 3 Muscovies want to get inside the barn to hunt flies. That's why they're sitting right there. They're looking at it. They know there's a whole bunch of flies in that barn. I got to take some patio stones out of the back of the truck, and we're going on a road trip. And then we're going to get back here, and I'm going to get that corner done, and I'm getting the electric fence absolutely running today, guys. I can't take another night of this. It's just brutal what they put me through. Like, I'm not kidding, I feel sick. Like, I actually feel for, you know, considering I had 7 hours sleep yesterday in the middle of the day, and I went to bed early last night, like 10:30. I was amazed I fell asleep. And then I got up at 11 because they were freaking out. And then I fell back asleep, then I got up, and then oh man, it was brutal. Yes, Doug, we're going. I thought I had more patio stones than that. No, Doug. I picked up 6 more last week. I must have, well, I used them obviously. They're not in the truck. Oh, close the door. Doug will go onto my seat with his muddy feet. Okay, I'm gonna take these patio stones out and then we're leaving. Well, I thought I'd check the turtle trap while I have my rubber boots on. Okay. That's bizarre, guys. It wasn't like this yesterday. The turtle traps look like something's trying to pull it out of the water. Definitely something tried to pull the turtle trap out of the water. Well, that's just bizarre. There's no footprints around here, like dog footprints, like, you know, as in a coyote or... That is just strange, man. Like, there's no way that should be sitting on its side like that. That makes no sense. Unless a turtle went under the trap on the side and lifted it. Well, I gotta bring down more, oh shit, we're getting soft here. I gotta bring down more minnows. This is strange stuff. Absolutely makes no sense. Like, what would have lifted the trap that far out of the water? Unless it was a turtle. Because it wasn't like that yesterday. Water's clear as a bell down here, so there's no activity in the water. Actually, there's no minnows this morning. Yeah, there's no minnows swimming around. No, it would really work well, guys. If we get the trap out maybe about 4 inches deeper water, and then actually get a fish, a couple fish, and ones that wouldn't get through the 1x1 grid. Minnows wouldn't work. Something like a sunfish or a rock bass, something like that, and something that could swim around inside the trap cage to get the turtle to swim into the cage, because they seem to really like motion. We need activity in the bait cage. Unfortunately, I have no way of getting my hands on a live, 3 to 5 inch long sunfish or rock bass or perch or something like that. I think as a kid, the amount that I caught and threw back in the water. Well, I need one right now and I don't have one. Alright, let's go on a road trip. I'll come back and throw a bunch of minnows in there later. Right now, feed run, and then get back here and get this pen done, well, pen closed off so I can get the electric fence running so that I can have a decent night's sleep. Oh, what they did to me last night, guys. Oh, it was brutal. Doug, you gotta give me a little bit of room so I can put the key in the ignition. Oh, you're a happy dog. You're not in the house, aren't you? All right, let's go to the farm. Well, post office first. And then to the farm to get feed. You gonna sit? You excited, Doug? Doug, no. You haven't been here in a while. Oh, little puppies. I brought your friend. Oh, look at it. They got her ready for us. $520, sir. Yes, sir. Oh! Oh, you ran your face off, eh, Doug? All right, let's go home and work on the pen. We're home, Doug. Time to do some work. Come on. I wonder where my dog is. It's already noon, guys. I don't believe it. The whole morning went. I'm not unloading the truck. I'm doing that after I'm done the pen. Pen's gonna happen right now. I've got to, I gotta get my act here. I gotta get this pen done, guys. I couldn't believe how sick I feel from not getting any sleep last night. I gotta get a night's sleep. I don't believe what I feel like. I like my gut's killing me. I feel terrible. And where's my dog? Doug! Well, this is bizarre. Doug is nowhere to be around. Doug! Well, this is very strange, guys. My dog is missing. I just went in the house to grab my big camera. All right, well, let's let the ducks out and get on with my day. Doug will appear. He's probably on a rip because he's been locked up for 4 or 5 days. Hi, ducks. The ones at the top are still sleeping. They don't realize all their buddies are up. Are leaving, I mean. Oh, there's Doug. He was over in the bush. Problem is we're late today, so they're slow. Are they ever slow? Come on, ducks, wake up. The ones up at the gate are still asleep. Sorry about the bad camera there, guys. The wind actually caught my camera. Okay, there's something going on out there. The ducks are doing a circle and coming back. I'm going to the dock. Let's go be flying. I couldn't get the glasses on fast enough. Had a bit of an emergency. I saw a little female, well, she's actually a big female, and her leg band, if you noticed here, if you notice here, the how small it is. I don't know why it did this. It actually became smaller and was causing a circulation problem in her leg. She has a metal bands on, but which are loose, but I don't understand why this tightened all of a sudden. Strange. So I had to rescue a little duck, take this off. Something's going on. The ducks won't come out here on the lake. And of course they've got to hang around right where I cut the bulrushes, where the coyotes, bolt out. Now Doug did take off down to the swamp, but he's doing an awful lot of running today because he's been pent up for too many days. It's just bizarre they won't come out. There's got to be something here. More likely them otters. This is usually the way the ducks act when the otters show up. Alright, I gotta go work on the pen. I gotta get it done today. I need a night's sleep so bad. A good night's sleep. And it ain't gonna happen until the electric fence is running. Oh, they're starting to come out. forcing their way out. Something's bothering them again. Alright, well I gotta go do some work, guys. And I gotta let the babies out. And I gotta find Doug. I don't believe I don't have the boat in the water. Oh man, what a year. It's been pretty brutal this year. I still gotta get this cut. Well, you're dirty. Are you ever? You wasted no time getting filthy. Is he ever filthy? Back to normal. You watch the swamp, Doug. I got work to do. Alright, little ducks. Your enclosure is going to get taken apart here. I need to join the wire up. So come on out. No, not they'll go in the barn. Oh, little things. Well, they'll come out sooner or later. I got to take all this wire off and join the corner now and get this happening so I can get the power back on. Doug's driving me nuts today, taking off. He's disappeared on me 3 times. Okay, he's gone again. He was laying there watching the ducks. Oh, there he is. He's under camo. Doug, you're being a sneak. You're trying to get the coyote? He's taken off, guys, like, and refuses to come back. And when he does come back, he's just soaking wet. But he's watching the exact spot that I saw the coyote last week. But he keeps taking off, and then, you know, you call him and it's like he doesn't come back. He's making up for lost time. But I'm telling you guys, I think I'm coming down with a cold. Back of my throat's getting sore, and I'm starting to get the sniffles. And this upset stomach is just like, honestly, I could go lay down, but I have to get the pen. I have to get the electric fence done so I can lay down, because I can't lay down with the ducks freaking out all the time. I don't know if it's exhaustion or if I'm getting sick. But my throat's sore, and I feel like sniffles are coming on. Oh man, summer cold sucks. Okay, this is really strange. The ducks are coming home, and Doug just ran down there, and he's doing some kind of recon. That's exactly where the ducks just were, and they all just came back, and Doug just ran down there. And it was, actually, I wish I could have grabbed the camera, guys, because he went like way around them. He didn't like run through them. Man, he's working hard today. He's playing catch up. But it's like something was just here, probably a coyote. Yeah, I just heard the yard getting louder. I look up and I see all the ducks coming back, and Doug is going down to the far right, and he's headed right to where the ducks were. And the fact that he's been running down there all day, I think the coyotes are back. And the fact that the ducks are out, the coyotes are thinking they're getting a free meal, but Doug's running interference. He's doing a lot of running today, guys. Holy moly's. Non-stop going down there. He's probably cut across the creek. I've seen it like 8 times so far. Back to work. Doug's working. Oh man, it's slow going when you gotta rip everything apart. And when I put this pen together, you know, I did a really good job twisting all the wires together. I'm still just taking the wire off the bottom so I can pull the wire out. It's a nasty job. Back to work. I don't believe it took me 3 hours to take this corner apart. It was just brutal. I'd done such a good job on the bottom wire, it wasn't meant to come back out. I still haven't got this wire out yet. I'm trying to figure out a way of leaving it and working around it, but man, oh man, it's already 3:30. My gut's telling me I ain't gonna get the electric fence done. It's 5:45 and I'm nowhere near done. I'm telling you guys, I'd rather build right from scratch. It's so much faster than, you know, attaching to something old, which you end up having to take all apart anyways. What I'm doing is I have to piece together the bottom wire, these pieces, because I don't have enough. So I'm piecing it all together. I put a 2 foot wide piece on the back here for the height. It's a nasty job. So like everything is little chunks that I've got to, you know, patch together, and it's just slow going. It's brutally slow going. I'm not liking it. Oh man, I'm frustrated. I shouldn't say I'm not liking it. I'm frustrated that it's taking so long. I can't believe that this side so far, I've got almost 6 hours into it. Never would have thought. 6 hours, and I'm not even done. What a difference with the dog on patrol. Man, he's been working super hard today, guys. He's watching his ducks right now. Wherever they are, he looks over them. Yeah, he's done just a ton of running. He has done a fair amount of where he just runs to the edge of the swamp and just barks at the swamp. It's like he smells something, but it's like, you know, it's like it's not worth his effort. I don't know. But he's making his presence known. Very good today. I, on the other hand, am struggling. So I've got the wire all done. Oh man, when you have to piece everything together in chunks, freaking man, it takes a long time. So I've got the corner all put together and dirt over it, and I'm going to put the wire up to fill this big gaping hole in. And it's like 6:45, and there is no way that I'm going to get the electric fence done, because I still have to come up with a temporary baby location tonight, because I've got, you know, the disabled ducks, and I got you know, Bill, and I can't very well have them in with the flock, because it just wouldn't be fair for the little guys. Okay, we got a whole bunch of barking dogs on top of the hill, and Doug just went in there like a bat out of hell, and while he spooked the ducks out, they came running back out here towards the yard. But the dogs were barking on the hill, and Doug just all of a sudden took off into there. He's really in tune today. Okay, there's a whole bunch of swallows just freaking out. It's like something is in the bush over there. I know, I'm working away and I just heard the ducks freaking, and I saw Doug go that direction, and then he cut behind the ducks, and then the ducks come into the yard and he went into the bush. But it all started with a bunch of dogs barking at the top of the hill like that night with the coyotes. The ducks are all stressed out now, but they're in the yard safe. The Doug sniffer's working. There might be something walking on the edge of the property. But the dogs were barking like crazy, and all of a sudden I heard the ducks freaking out. I turned around real quick, and Doug was, you know, headed into the bush, bringing them out. It's difficult to string a wire up by yourself and trying to get it to be tight. I'm not having the best of luck. Well, when you need it tight and straight, and you got nowhere to pull from, use the ratchet tie down. Piece of rebarb, got her tight enough. Little help from the pry bar, and I got her nice and flat. And I'm still feeling pretty sick. I hope I'm not coming down with something. Oh, I hope not. That would suck, getting sick right now. Had a burst of energy. Thought to myself, well, I'm gonna start tearing down the wire between the two sections. And I got looking at it, and it's like, no, it ain't gonna happen. Man, I bet you there's a day's work just taking all the wire down. Well, maybe I could get the electric fence up and take the wire down in one day. Maybe. Might be able to pull that off. So I've put up just a temporary piece of wire here on the front, this little 1x1. I hung the gate back on. I'm going to kick all the ducks that have been in there raiding the place out of the barn, And I'm going to clean the barn out right now. I can do that much. But I've got this done. It took a lot longer. Holy mackerel, guys. You know what? I'd rather, like I said, I'd rather just start from fresh, new, than screwing with the old. And that's what it's going to be like tearing that wire down. Because I went over there to look at it thinking, oh, I'm going to snip some wire. Ain't going to happen. It was put up really well. I put it up as a temporary permanent dog pen, if you know what I mean. So anyways, this corner is completely done. I don't have the electrical done. Absolutely. Oh, I almost walked right through that. Absolutely, for sure, the electrical. Man, Doug's been barking at the swamp all day. You know, the ducks came back from the swamp, and Doug has been obsessed with the swamp since they came back. It's like the coyotes are down there, you know, and they're going back and forth, and Doug knows it, and the ducks are staying away from it. They're staying here with, you know, Doug and I, where it's safe, which the way they're roaming around the yard, they're having a good time today, even though they're not at the lake. The babies, though, they're in with the flock tonight. But I've got to find the snapping turtle ducks, because they're going to be in the barn with Magoo and Bill. And speaking of Bill, I was just looking for him. Bill is all over the place. This duck, I'm telling you, for a midget, tiny, miniature, deformed, handicapped duck, he is absolutely everywhere. But Bill's going in the barn. But I'm going to clean the barn right now. I got that much energy left in me. But I'm glad I got this done finally. Holy mollies. I'm going to be glad when the electrical's done. I don't know, this sleeping thing, it sucks, guys. Every time the ducks freak out, and right now because of this coyote situation coming, you know, that's coming around the property, it's freaking the ducks out all the time. Last night was nuts. I need some sleep so bad. I'm really glad I'm turning this into the special care unit, because the lockdown situation and having 161 ducks, 160, whatever was in here, plus all the injured ducks, just far too much work. I can't believe, like, it seems like it's every 3 days you got to do a cleanup. And even though they're out running around the yard, it's like 1.5 inches thick of feces. And look at this. They want to come in and steal the baby food. That's what they're all out here for. It's not because they like me. It's because they know that there's the starter in here. And they just love starter. The last bag of starter is for the hospital ducks. Well, disabled hospital is ready. Now I gotta go find some handicapped ducks. And holy mackerels, the temperature's dropping really fast. Can't believe how cool it's gotten. Hey, it happens every year like that. August, fall, coming. Summer's almost over. Another month, technically. But September's usually really nice. Alright, I gotta go find a bunch of handicapped ducks. Doug's been doing a ton of barking. I've actually had to stop a couple of times because I heard him barking. And I thought, okay, there's something going on. He just kept going and barking. But he stands at the edge of the swamp and just barks at the swamp. It's like he knows there's something down there. Alright, I gotta start looking for some handicapped ducks, and I gotta get feed for the horde. He just got back from a very serious swamp run. He did the whole shoreline, went around the backside of the bush, and he just got back from behind the garage. And then he came over here and laid down with the ducks. What an awesome dog. Oh, Dougie. You're awesome. It's just amazing watching him work. I love it. It's a rush, man, to see him doing that. Like, he went down and he ran the whole creek, and then he went back in the bulrushes, disappeared, reappeared over here, got behind the garage, came back, and then went and laid down with the ducks. And he's been laying there for about 15 minutes while I was doing the feed, but I didn't realize it until I went over to turn the water off, and I saw him. I went and got the camera. He's, yeah, I think he missed his ducks. It's so easy to get them to go into this pen, but there's something in the bush again. The ducks are freaking.
Like, I just went around the front of the house, and they're already a little bit paranoid. And Doug's really hyped up. Well, hopefully it's nothing that can climb. But she's awesome, the pen, guys. I can't thank you guys enough for helping me. But tomorrow, the electric gets done. Absolutely, for sure. There's like no more major stuff to do. It's electrical time. And then there's some touch-ups. Nothing major. All little jobs. Except for taking the wire down. That's going to be, well, I'm going to attack it tomorrow. As soon as the electric fence is done, I'm going to start taking the wire down. Open it up so the ducks can go back and forth without any problems. I think that'll help too, because then they won't concentrate in this part of the pen. And hospital duck situation. I found the one with the gimp foot. I found the one with the hurt leg. I got Magoo. I got Bill. One other duck that was hurt. I didn't find Clubfoot. And I didn't find the other snapping turtle that's got the toe sticking out of the side. And I didn't find the duck with the broken wing. But when I find them, into the hospital. And what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to make it smaller on the front. So it's basically, I'm going to come from the edge of the barn to the front of the fence here. So they just have the front area and the barn. And we'll see if we can make them better. And give Bill a better chance too. He needs to get a little bit bigger. He's far too small to be in a flock this size. Even though he seems to handle himself during the day. All right, guys, I got 40 minutes. My supper's ready. I got to cook some veggies. I got to have a shower. And I'm absolutely wiped out now. But I don't have a sick stomach anymore, so I don't know what's going on there.
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends. And enjoy the show.